The PPPC government, in its 2020 manifesto, laid out an ambitious infrastructural development agenda as it recognized that this forms a key cornerstone of any economy. Over the past year it has been in government, over $60 billion has been spent to improve, enhance, and transform the landscape of the country. Finding ways to ease traffic congestion, spur commercial activities, and improve efficiency has been one of the administration's biggest tasks. A key project to achieving these goals is the $6.4 billion Sheriff de Mandela Road expansion project, which was started by the PPP government in 2014 but left to lag under the previous administration. Just days after taking office, the project picked up steam and once completed will feature a roundabout, sidewalks, bicycle lanes and adequate parking spaces and other requisite road safety amenities. The modern design road is already over 70% completed and is expected to be commissioned by December. Minister of Public Works Bishop Juan Edgell has been spearheading the efforts to ensure this deadline is met. Arrangements have been put in place for contractors to work beyond the daylight hours.
So 10:30 at night, when there's a curfew hour, they will be able to get the paving done at night till morning when it's 4 o'clock, when the curfew hours is lifted, so that we'll be able to give the road movement again, as one way of moving the work forward.
This highway forms part of the extensive road network that is being put in place by the Irfan Ali-led government. When completed, it will complement the $2.3 billion Eccles to Mandela Bypass Road. The bypass road will be constructed with links to key communities in Georgetown and along the east bank of Demerara. A 26-kilometer Ogle to Eccles road link is also in the pipeline and will further ease congestion on the East Bank corridor.
We expect a contract by the last quarter of this year for the building of the 4-lane from Ogle all the way to Eccles. That road will continue with a 4-lane from Eccles to Diamond, which is a different road from what you are hearing right now being built by the Ministry of Housing. And then we'll continue from Diamond to Tamiri with the intent of being able to link both airports. Ogle and Tamiri will be linked with a 4-lane highway, opening up new lands in the back for housing and for other developments.
With such projects coming on stream, residents anticipate that their lives and daily commute will become easier. Clayton Roberts, a resident of the East Bank of Demerara, is one such person.
Everybody gets on the car road too. So it developed with a lot of transportation wise. So you need another outlet as to move. And then the scheme is building behind there also. So you need the extra road and the highway is very good. Those who coming from Tamiri or coming from further up the East Bank and going to the East Coast, you would divert and go the way instead of coming to town and then go down straight to Mandela and then go up the East Coast. So it would cut down the traffic on this East Bank here.
It would ease the traffic to some great extent on the public roads, but businesses and so on generally would be in for a good amount of customer relationship, right? And then again, it would present situations where goods and services would reach a community in a much more speedy way.
The East Bank of Demerara is characterized by traffic congestion, and daily commute is a challenge for most residents. The government, cognizant of this fact, has invested $150 million to upgrade and rehabilitate Hunter Street, a key link between Georgetown and the East Bank corridor. The now 3-lane carriageway facilitates 2 lanes of traffic headed into the capital in the morning, while in the afternoons, the critical roadway allows 2 lanes of traffic heading towards the East Bank.
Has done a very good thing here by expanding the road. Finishing of the road is very good because the traffic backed up we weren't getting transportation around the corner where I was living.
More than easing congestion and ensuring ease of access, the road has been pushing small businesses like those owned by Andre Williams.
Since the road has been expanded, I saw a lot of passerbyers stopping by, taking a drink, So it's been doing great for my business so far.
For businesswoman and resident Kalisha Pierce, life and business has significantly improved with the completion of the project.
It has been a great improvement. Actually, it has built the customer traffic to the store, and then it gave the store a great facelift as well as the community. I'm very grateful for this improvement. It's allowing more customers to flow into us and reach us very easily, and then it allows for a great flow of traffic. So I'm very pleased.
The Minister of Public Works believes that the accelerated pace at which development is coming to Guyana since the PPPC took office is unprecedented.
Literally across the country, in every region as I speak, and I literally mean that, every region as I speak, infrastructural work for the development of roads, bridges, and pavements and other physical infrastructure is being undertaken. And we are seeking to do so in a manner that is non-discriminatory.
To further prepare Guyana for its economic boom, the government continues to push full steam ahead for the completion of the Cheddi Jagan International Airport expansion project. President Dr. Mohamed Irfaan Ali, upon taking office in August 2020, made it one of his first tasks as head of state to meet with the contractors and demand that several aspects of the project be rectified to ensure Guyanese get their money's worth. Since then, the contractor China Harbor Engineering Company has made significant progress and work is on pace for the December deadline.
All of the 71 critical items that needed to be fixed, which was making us very uncomfortable about, all 71 have been fixed.
The minister says the company is well on its way to complete several items that form part of a master tracking list, which was included in their original contract.
We are well advanced in getting all of that completed. Significant progress can be reported and has been reported, and by September all of those issues should be resolved. So all in all, this project is moving along nicely.
While these changes are taking place, the CJIA is also gearing up to employ full use of its new runway.
We are at the stage where we have just completed the required markings, and we are now at the stage of removal of the old markings to ensure that there are no confusion in the minds of the pilots while approaching Georgetown. We've had some issues in that regard because of the transitional period of markings, old markings and new markings, that was handled and is continually being monitored.
The expansion works also includes 6 air bridges and a superstructure that will be erected between the VIP lounge and the check-in area, as well as a wraparound corridor. While works were being undertaken on the coastline, the hinterland regions were not left out. The Latham Airport in Region 9 has been upgraded through a $185 million investment. The new and extended runway will transform the aerodrome into a regional hub. This new runway will also allow for larger aircraft to land at the Latham Airport and would facilitate a new wave of development within the town and region as a whole.
The intent of Latham's aerodrome, and my engineers have advised me that the design for the terminal building, which will bring the next wave of development. You're not just landing now and huddling after a minibus, but you can have international check-in, processing of passports, proper customs, flights coming from South America and going to South America. Guyana is strategically placed as a link between the Caribbean and South America.
Allocations have also been made by the government for several other airstrips to be upgraded. These include sand sealing of Barometer Airstrip, rehabilitation of Iterengbang Airstrip, rehabilitation of Carsaparu Airstrip, construction of line drains with boulder slope at Paramakatoy Airstrip. Aside from upgraded roads and modernized airports, government is also working to create links through bridges. The new Demerara River Bridge is one of the major bridges on the cards. Bids are open and will close on October 5. President Ali has already identified the proposed landing sites for the bridge at Nandi Park on the east bank Demerara and Lagrange on the west bank Demerara.
We can't have too many time lapses on this project. The current bridge is limping along now, and limping along is a nice way to put it. Over the last 5 years, there's been very limited maintenance of that bridge, and it is becoming a big bother for commuters, for us, and the amount of man hours that is lost is tremendous. So that is why we are pushing ahead with this.
Residents who traverse the area are eagerly anticipating the changes a new bridge will bring. For many, it is currently very bothersome and time-consuming to travel.
When we coming up from the sandpit, it's from 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock. That is the downtime up there. And when you come here, it's the next downtime, 1 hour. And when you go over there, it's the next downtime, it's the next hour again. So when you say you have to make 4 loads of sand, you only can make like 2 or 3 loads of sand. The new bridge, you can left early and go to work. And you got a whole day for work. You understand? You have a whole day to work. You can work. But now, by the time you go home, you're tired sitting down here.
Right about now, we have a problem with traffic cars. When traffic come across the bridge, it's big congested in front here, and when you go over on the other side of the bridge, it's big congested over there too. Well, I think a new bridge, a 4-lane bridge, will have a very good impact for us because it will be more vehicles going across the bridge and we'll be moving more faster.
This is a waste of time here for the business. You understand? The time we waiting here now, we could have done make a load son and we could have done go home and done work early. You understand? So the trucks them not gonna be late on the road. You understand? Now, I'm glad if they can start make this bridge tomorrow because it got better for we. We could get full left early, we got done work early, we ain't got no hole enough.
More than local bridges, the government is also building regional links. Within 3 months of taking office, a proposed site for the Corentyne River Bridge, linking Guyana and Suriname, was identified. While the site was earmarked in October, the formal agreement was signed in November. Since then, 38 firms have expressed an interest to conduct the feasibility study and design for the Corentyne River Bridge. 6 of those will be shortlisted and invited to submit proposals in the third quarter of 2021.
Once constructed, not if constructed, the bridge will serve as a permanent physical link between the people of Guyana and Suriname. But more importantly, that link to the rest of South America continent. We recognize the enormous benefits that this can bring in the areas of tourism, transportation, and trade. To this end, we have even expanded our discussion in areas where we can jointly promote business opportunities and tourism opportunities for both countries. It is therefore expected that the proposed road alignment will create within its vicinity the possibilities for free trade zone, enhanced land value, and this of course will reduce the cost of doing business and increase the ease of doing business.
Meanwhile, some $13 billion has been allocated from August 2020 to present for the maintenance and rehabilitation of urban and community roads within the country. In excess of 500 community roads have been rehabilitated along with sectional rehabilitation of the Linden-Soesdijk Highway. Since August 2020, over $1.3 billion has been allocated to maintain and rehabilitate hinterland roads in regions 1, 6, 7, 8, and 9. It includes the construction of 4.5 kilometers of rigid pavements, rehabilitation of over 200 kilometers of laterite roads, installation of over 500 meters of sidewalks, and the procurement of over 100 precast reinforced concrete culvert elements. Every region of Guyana has seen massive development since August 2020. The PPPC government will continue to work to ensure that citizens' lives are enhanced and enriched with transformational development and a modern landscape.